Yo, what is up, you guys? It's Tim here, OTC Gaming. I just downloaded the For Honor beta. It's a pretty big file size, if you ask me. For a beta, it was about 30 gigabytes, and I'm here to give you kind of just my first impressions and I guess a little review on it. So before I start, I just want to let you know the story behind this this beta. So it's kind of like they didn't really say much in the beginning of the intro. Like, as you play this game, you will see that there is a cinematic trailer to this before you start the game up, and it has to do with 3 sets of people trying to conquer the land, and it's the knights, your Vikings, and your samurai. And there were no signs that came without war within the game. And I mean, there's this woman named Apollyon. I believe it's a woman because the one narrating was foretelling the story about this whole game, and it's about the desperate few who struggle to survive because like something happened to the land, as you noticed in the beginning of the cinematic. If you've seen it, if not, I'll probably put a video up for you to understand this first impression as I explain the story. And anyways, these 3 groups of people are in conflict with themselves and, well, just amongst each other, trying to conquer the land. Thousands of years of war, and yeah, just desperation and trust resulted in conflict. And yeah, so that's pretty much the story I got from it, and those are my 2 pieces of the story. So basically, as you can see, there are some, as you can see in the video, there's some cool features to this. You're able to choose your class. There's the knights, and they're in, I guess you could say, the land of Ashfeld within this region or country, and they were sent by the Iron Legion to, just pacify the land and conquer. And as for the Vikings, they're more of a nitty-gritty character style of play, and this whole experience is like a hack and slash. As you can see, it's pretty basic. In the beginning of the game, it teaches you how to block, and there's like 3 directions of blocking. Like, you can block above you, to your sides. And let me tell you about the Viking class. They thrive in like a frozen area of I don't know what this country's called. They never told me in the cinematic. I never got it. I just know that this lady Apollyon is just evil and wants war and nothing to do with peace. But if you do pay attention in the cinematic, she does mention that there is a chance for creating peace, and I don't know if that's a part of the game. And anyways, the Vikings are in this town called Valkenheim, and they just hate outsiders. If you're not in one of the Viking clans, you're not welcome. So I mean, that sounds about right. And then of course there are your samurai. I think of them as like a nice rogue, stealthy kind of play style to them. I haven't used them yet. I only have used the Vikings and the knights. Like I said, again, just like there's a very hack and slash feel to this game. As you can see, there's like 2 forms of attacks. There's like a light attack and a heavy attack. And you notice that when I'm completing objectives in this game as well, when you finish the ultimate objective, all your points add up, and there's a point system that allows you to unlock characters in the game, which I showed earlier, which I should have mentioned, but I got carried away explaining the story. But yeah, you're able to unlock, there was like 3 characters for each person you were. There was 3 for the knights, 3 for the Vikings, and 3 for the samurai, and you got the first one of each race, I guess you could say. That's what I'm gonna go with. And yeah, that's what I've got so far. I mean, the introduction to the beta with that cinematic that was dope. It definitely caught my attention. I really liked the graphics. I felt like the graphics of the cinematic didn't apply to the graphics in the game, which was kind of a little misleading. So, but for the most part, they were good as I expected. And the point system is cool because if you played Call of Duty Black Ops 3, there are like how there's the packs that you can get with your points. There's a point system in For Honor that allows you to get weapon packs, like premium packs, which I believe you had to pay for, and armor packs. So you can, it's just another thing for players to strive for, to get better armor, look cool, be stronger, and whatnot. So one of the most realistic medieval combat games, but it's kind of hard to get away from the hack and slash experience in this game because there's not much to it other than battle. And the directions for blocking is very simple. It's easy to adapt to, and as you can see, like if I use like a heavy attack, you can just lay people out in this game, and it's pretty fun if you kind of get them in a row. It's kind of a domino effect, and it can be pretty fun. There's zones to capture as you are taught how to play the game and kill enemies to help your soldiers push forward through the forest and of course conquer territory to hopefully one day, you know, rule the land, as I would hope. And you can pretty much destroy anyone in seconds from what I noticed, but I assume because there is a multiplayer to this that you will be able to, you know, it's going to be more difficult to play people online. You know, the game doesn't feel deep and complex in the field of, well, in the introduction of the game. As you can see, I got 100 points for capturing. I believe that adds to my experience and maybe my coins to get weapon packs or premium packs or armor packs of my choice. I'm not exactly sure. This is, again, my first impressions and kind of a review. And you notice I'm traveling by myself, just absolutely obliterating everyone. But, I mean, online, you travel... I mean, you kind of want to play the game smart, unless you're just one of the guys who runs out into the field like in Call of Duty and just goes like 10 and 20. If you play strategically, you will literally destroy anyone in your way. Like, if it's 2-on-1, you're gonna win. You can't really. It's pretty hard to say I'm playing online. I'm a Viking. There's 2 samurais, and I'm trying to defend myself against both. I can't really block my left and right side if they're both attacking me from each side at the same time. So there's also special abilities in this game, which is really cool, and that's kind of what separates you. That's kind of, I would say, is what puts you apart from the rest of the people. Like there's the ability to run faster, say evade or go capture territories, and like as you can see, there's abilities to dodge, but that's not a special ability. There's just some of the features in the game that have been taught to me as I'm playing this introduction. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That's what I got from this game. I was satisfied. I'm just gonna play it some more, to be honest, to decide whether I buy it or not and make some more videos for you guys. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I really appreciate it. If you guys got any more info you want to let me know, yeah, I'll be here. I'll be here in the comment section lurking. This is OTC Gaming. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for any more videos, and I'll see ya.